President Emmerson Mnangagwa, seeking to re-engage Western partners since taking over from Robert Mugabe in 2017, has upheld the land reform policy as irreversible, but views compensation as vital to restoring international ties. Analysts see the payment as a significant step toward economic normalization and re-entry into the global financial system after 2 decades of exclusion. Now, Finance Minister Mthuli Ncube hopes the payments will help clear Zimbabwe's arrears with foreign creditors and unlock long-term funding from institutions like the World Bank and the African Development Bank. Watch the video to hear more from the minister on the matter.
One of our commitments as we try to reform the Zimbabwe economy to clear our areas is really to compensate the former farm owners who lost their farms during the fast-track land reform program. So we struck an agreement which is called the Global Compensation Deed a few years back, and we have now begun to honor that agreement. The agreement basically says that we will pay a coupon initially of 1% of the value of whatever is owed, and then the remainder, which is 99%, is then paid through a US dollar bond. These bonds run for 10 years, and they have a coupon of 2% per annum. So we've begun this process. So recently we paid 3.1 million, which is 1% coupon that is due to the farmers. Basically, 378 farmers were covered out of the 740 farmers who had been approved by our land committee for payment. So we're pleased with this development, and farmers have been equally pleased. We've set up a very robust platform and process for verifying these farmers, the bank accounts where they ought to be paid locally. If anywhere in the world, we can pay anywhere in the world, whether they're in Australia, UK, South Africa, or here in Zimbabwe, we're able to reach out to them. And if you're a paper farmer, you get compensated for both the land and improvements. If you're a farmer who has then lost their land during the fast-track land reform program, you only get compensated for improvements. We're honoring that commitment. This also follows hard on the heels of our payment to those that are covered by bilateral investment protection agreements, BIPA agreements. This is those farmers who are compensated for both improvements on the land and for the land itself. For that, we paid 20 million last year for 2024, and we're due to pay another 20 million in full in 2025.